Welcome back, guys. If you see me wearing this outfit here, just know winter is about upon us. It's October 26th today, and we got the Denim Danger, the black insulated coveralls, leather deerskin gloves, and it's cold. So we're doing a little winter prep today. We just moved some cows over to a pasture we haven't been using for a while, and we got to go over there, make sure the water tank's working. We're bringing our portable pickup over there that has, it's a pickup body that we put batteries in and a solar panel on. We'll show you guys that. And we're gonna haul it over there and use it as a fencer, and also run a little bubbler aerator for our water tank to keep it thawed out. Someone asked in the last video how these pickups get all dent and dinged up. Well, first off, we buy them at consignment sales, and just whenever they break down, we get a new one for less than $1,000 bucks. But also this, if you get mad, you need to take your stress out on something, a little bit of frustration, just kick the pickup. I mean, $1,000 and the thing runs for 3 years. What's the big deal if the body's a little dented up, you know? They still drive the same. We got the air compressor, the generator. Grab a chain here just in case we need to lift that pickup up, and we'll be on our way to go grab the juice box. She's greasy, boys. Good morning, puppies. How are you doing? You all look very cold and wet. I'm sure that's good. Well, we're taking the Merlot to pull this thing, so I'll let you guys talk to Dad for a little bit, see what he thinks of the new machine. He hasn't done a full review on it yet, but he's been doing a little bit of work with it.
So we're still waiting on, we got the bucket mounted, but we're still waiting on some hydraulic adapters there, because we got to go from a metric. I didn't want to use the Merlot fittings because I got too many other implements. It was cheaper just to fix to change the adapters on the end of the machine, and then all my attachments I can use the same fittings. I mean, we've learned a lot about it. Every time we learn something about it and figure it out, we like it. It's got a lot of lifting capacity, it's really catty, it's agile, it's got lots of power. Won't be interesting to see if we get the grapple forks working. We'll start grabbing 2 bales and moving bales around and stuff. But love the cab suspension, love the crab steering, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like he said, we're going, I built this solar panel pickup. I call her the juice box. I built it maybe four years ago. I was gonna power a well with it. My solar equipment was gonna work, but the well itself couldn't keep up with the amount of cattle we were trying to put on it. So we ended up putting a rural water system, digging that in there. So I've got this unit. It's got 6 panels, 2 lithium batteries in it, charge controller, all that's in the pickup. Tokyo Drift there. He went down the old side hill. Wonder if I'm gonna do the same thing. Hopefully not. I'm side drifting a little bit too. Not much. Oh yeah. She's greasy.
Folks, this is not good. She's slimy. I came through the gate right there and I slid straight down. Frickaday.
Well, good, Antonio.
You think we'll make her?
Yeah, I mean, you just got to get back up on the top there.
Maybe you should go. I don't know.
I can hook the chain on you and just pull you.
Just pull me, yeah.
So here she is. Say I got 6 big panels. I can't remember what these were rated at, like 175s or something. But anyway, we got the charge controller in here. Got warning lights flashing and things aren't working right. I had a plug that was coming unplugged, and I got 2 batteries there. We might have to pull this thing up into the yard and evaluate what's going on. It's out here in the wind, and this is a huge wind sail, but it catches, when it's on this pickup, you have the suspension of the pickup helps take a lot of the shock out of the wind. I mean, knock on wood, this thing's been out in some 50, 60 mile an hour windstorms and blizzards and stuff, and it's all intact. It's got a hitch on it. We put one of these transport hitches we had laying around, so you can hook it onto a tractor. You don't have nobody steering it. You just drag it around. Yep, a little bit. 2 inches. Oh, forward. Oh.
hope we don't tip it over.
We don't know if that's, we can't, it's still flashing a warning light, and then it's still got a red where it's not charging. I got 71 volts coming in from my panels. Look how cloudy it is out. It's actually 100% gray, but it's still giving us 275 kilowatt, not very much, at 71 volts today with no sun. But some reason the charge controller is not telling it to send that juice to the battery. And I don't know if it's because it's really low, because that should be like 1,000 plus kilowatts. They're 24 volt, but I think they go up to like 28 volts on that. What did it say there?
22.
22.8. I think they go up to like 27 or 28 volt.
Well, we figured out what the issue was. That switch right there, 50 amp breaker, was bad. It had blown at one point and it didn't recover. So now we're wiring a 15 amp breaker in, so that should be perfect. I don't know what the plan is. We're testing this, I guess. We're just dicking around. But that's why the battery wasn't getting power. There was no juice going to the battery from the solar panels because it goes through this little box.
Battery is 44 degrees. It is currently 75% charged. Solar panels got 275 kilowatts coming to nothing.
Good. I think we got her. As long as this thing doesn't break.
Okay, so now let's try this fencer.
Yeah, we're gonna install the red snapper.
Yep.
That thing's dank.
Shut out. No.
Don't let him know that we stole it. Shout out the guy we stole that snapper from. Thank you.
You know who you are. You know who you are.
So we wired a new switch, new amp breaker in, and a switch for this fencer right here. And right now we're getting 59 volts are coming in.
The amps are what we're facing east, southeast, cloudy day. The sun is about right over there, so we're hid from the sun. I'm gonna pull it out in the yard and get this thing facing the sun, even though it's completely gray, and we'll see how much we've boosted. So let's double check what we got there.
See how crazy this is. We're getting 1 less volt, 1.7 amps. 4 or 5.
Very little change though, huh?
Well, it'd be different if it was sunny, bud. Well, we just got done with our 3-hour lunch hour, debating on coming back out here.
Conditions have not improved.
They've only gotten worse. But now we're gonna take the old Power Wagon juice box over to the spot. We're feeling pretty confident she's wired up, running good now. So as long as she's charging with the solar panels, we're gonna go over there, hook up that bubbler, and hook a fencer up to keep the cows out of some trees over there. Put a hot wire across here, block it off from the cows. Then there's our water tank with where the bubbler is. We ran out of the back of the cab. So this cord is run through here, up through this pipe over to that bubbler. That little cooler box there contains the bubbler. For those who don't know, that is a little air compressor basically. It's a little compressor that pumps air through a hose into the water tank and creates bubbles, and it runs on 12 volt. So we brought out these 6 solar panels to run it. Some may call it overkill, we call it just right. And 2 ginormous lithium batteries from Tesla. Elon Musk sent us those. Big shout out to Elon
for hooking us up.
Hey Scruffy. Hi. Hi big girl. Hi big girl. Hi. Oh, we're not hooked up. We're gonna do it to it.
I hear it.
Is it? Oh yeah, there's bubbles. Kicking up.
Not in the right spot though. We gotta fish that.
Well, there's bubbles there. Yeah. That's right. We're in action, Jackson.
So what this does, and we don't need it yet, but it's coming. Winter's coming. This tank has got a really nice big lid over it. The riser pipe comes up in the middle. The float's in the middle. Underneath all the water, I mean the valve, and then the float. Got canvas right here, or a conveyor belt. This goes down, clear down about 6 inches under the water line, so no wind can get blown underneath there. And all we have to do is maintain a place for the first cow to drink in the mornings, and that's what this will be. This whole thing will be froze, except a 4-inch little circle here. She'll start drinking, lower the water level. The float is gonna send water up then, and the whole process will start over. And then this ice will fall down and all the water will run again. So there's no heat, and this is the only thing that keeps it going for the cows. Otherwise you'd come out here and chop with an axe to get it started again, but you'd have to chop every day, chop a hole.
So that's our hot wire. Comes out of our cab from our fencer in there. Runs out through the back, through that protective cable. And then right here to our fence. It's all powered off the juice box. There's no power out here. So we're on the south side of these trees right now, and this is where the snow had been mounded up all winter, and a tree fell down over here too. So this whole stretch was broken, and then of course this summer we never came over and fixed it. All the grass grew over it and the weeds, so we've been just ripping this wire up out of the weeds. The top wire is good all the way, we think, so I'm gonna start tightening it up. Okay. One of the main reasons we use this area so much is just a quarter mile that way we have a cornfield where we graze our cows out in the corn. So this water tank is their main water source when they're grazing that corn. And we got to keep this area up and keep these trees so when storms roll through they got a place to go. All right, moment of truth. We're gonna juice this sucker up. He's gonna turn her on right here. I'm gonna go over to the corner here. And that means if I got good power and low amps, high volts, low amps, means there's nothing grounding it out. And we got enough power to shock some cows if they touch it. She cranking? 6.3, 6.4 volts. Now we'll check our amps. I got a 6.3, 0 amps. That's good. 6 is plenty for this. But that's probably gonna be the end of the video. We got the juice box moved in. We got this area ready to go for the winter. So hopefully you guys enjoyed us messing around a little bit today out here in the mist and fog. Can't wait for this to be snow. It's gonna be awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next episode.
Keep that gullet open.
Peace.